Hello guys and welcome to the commentary for Chucky v Slappy Round 2. I am the one who filmed this very skit that you guys are watching. Now, if you guys haven't seen this yet, you guys should totally go watch. I'll leave a link down in the description below. If you haven't seen the first one, which is completely blowing up, but it has like over 40k views, go check that one out. But pretty much, I'm just going to sit here, watch this with you guys, and kind of talk about the filming process for this one, because this one I had a really hard time filming as there's more like doll involvement and it's hard to get the dolls to move a certain way, so I had a really hard time filming this skit. And plus, the quality is way better. I filmed this skit with a different camera, so it pops out a lot more. Plus, I tweaked the quality a little bit to make sure that the colors pop out more. So that's contrast I added, so it looks pretty good, to be honest. I like it. And some of the scenes I had to dub like this one, but that's totally fine. I mean, I had to dub it, you know, because like some of the scenes I didn't sound like Slappy the way he sounds in the first skit, so I had to dub over some of the scenes.
Yeah, and what's it to you, bitch?
And here's something to know about this one is there's a lot more edgy jokes than the first one. Like, there's edgy jokes in this. There's scenes where Slappy will say Jesus Christ over and over. And I was kind of worried about how some people might take that, because some people are religious, so I don't know. I was worried about some people getting offended, but to my knowledge, no one's gotten offended, really. But I don't know. I kind of wanted to give a twist on the character. And I had to put emphasis on that, my fucking house. You see that? Now, anyway, I was saying, like, I wanted to do something different with Slappy. And, yeah, touching myself joke. I don't know. I thought that'd be funny to add in there. But, yeah, you'll see. If you haven't seen the skit, well, you should go watch it, like I said. But pretty much, Slappy is a really different character, and I really like the song. This is 2 words, or no words by Hobson. No words 2. I thought it fit really good for this scene. It's supposed to be like an epic reveal kind of thing, you know.
Chucky, Slappy, break it up.
And I really like the way that transition worked, where I got up and it cut the camera to where I was getting up.
You started it, you no-good hobknocker.
Hobknocker, I heard that off of iCarly. So if you really want to know what it is, look it up. And I thought this would be funny, because I do not like Jeepers Creepers. Like, I hate this movie. I think it's a really stupid sequel. It's actually not even a sequel, it's a prequel. It's a dumb movie, though, is the bottom line. So, I don't know, I trash it every chance I get. See, I sat there and damn dude mentioned how I just kind of walked off and I didn't start the movie.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
What the hell was that?
I just kind of walked off.
That added nothing new to the story.
Right? And what's with that fucking death trap of a truck?
Yeah, we're talking about Jeepers Creepers. They're talking like it, and they're just kind of mentioning how the truck is like, the truck is not a normal truck, is what they're saying. I mean, that's exactly how I feel. How they're talking is how I feel. I'm glad I didn't pay money for that movie. I would have been so, like, disappointed.
I want my time back, you fucking pedophile.
Chucky!
Well, it's the truth.
Fun fact, it is actually the truth. I'm not gonna talk about it here, though.
On my turf. Nothing personal. I don't take kindly to other dolls taking up my space.
Yeah, Chucky's kind of greedy. I live with them, after all. Now this part, this is the part that kind of reveals that Slappy's just a really evil, like, doll. He's like this villain, you know, that kind of resurfaces after the first one.
here to me, Chucky. What do you say? Together,
We could be the shit.
Well, geez.
See, I really like that
I love
part.
to see it, but I don't know about the rest, Slappy. I'd have to think about it a bit.
Boy,
In this part, you know, he kind of gets
Whoa,
like
where the hell
offensive
did I come
because he wants
I'm
Chucky to
not
work
gonna
with
deal
him,
your
but
bullshittery
in
again,
reality, he's
Chucky.
just gonna use
from? In
him.
that case, either am I.
And fun fact, how I film these scenes is I kind of slip my hand like in the back of like what he's wearing, and I kind of move him around, you know, kind of like a puppet, but I'm not shoving my hand up his ass, pretty
I'm
much.
glad you made it just in time.
Yep, and Blade's about to show up, which I don't know. I saw. Now I'm gonna explain where I got the hiss idea from. There's this YouTube channel that was named Chucky's World, and occasionally Blade would be on there
Oh,
in some of the videos, and
Fuck are you?
Blade would hiss.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All he would do is hiss. That's how he would talk. And I was like, you know what? I would have put that in this. I'll leave a link to the channel. They don't make content anymore, but I'll leave a link to their channel. But that's kind of... That channel is also how I learned how to kind of do the Chucky voice. Fun fact. Just so you guys know. It's interesting,
He's
though.
cursed, just like you.
I just really love how these scenes are filmed. They're just kind of filmed in a certain way where you just love it, you know? No, God, Slappy, seriously. I don't know. I don't know why I write this kind of stuff in my scripts. Just all vulgar jokes mostly. So, I don't know, I just really like the way I film these scenes. Like, they look really good, you know?
I could just get up, yeah, and tie me up. And plus, where's Romeo? He
Oh,
can't
dude,
find
the
me.
grand reveal's
There's
coming
no
up.
way.
It's coming up,
That's
guys.
where Blade comes in, Chucky. He'll make sure you don't go anywhere. Plus, Romeo's a bit tied up at the moment, which is
Oh,
why
yeah, I am. I sure am.
hope to tie you up. So,
Now,
honestly,
I'm gonna
I
note
don't
something
think he'll buy.
as... Alright. I'm gonna note something real quick.
Speaking of which, I think it's time I go
The
to
scenes where I'm
shed.
wearing the dress, because the dress is gonna be revealed
Keep
here in a
watching,
minute.
Chucky.
But the scenes where I wear the dress, and both of them are wearing different underwear, so keep that in mind. I don't know if any of you guys caught that. And you can see kind of the mic that is attached to my camera. You can see it like in that shadow from one of those like scenes or clips. I mean, you gotta admit though, I look pretty nice in that dress.
You used to wear dresses when you were young? No. Jesus Christ, you cross-dressing freak.
Yeah,
That doesn't matter now.
yeah. Which
Why am I
that kind of that
The plan is,
sort of true. I'm not gonna talk about it actually.
Chucky's gonna help me take over the world. And
Yes.
what about me? You? Oh,
That laugh though,
I've got special plans
like you know
for
something's
you.
up when he laughs like that.
You do? Yes. You, sir, are getting married.
Do you guys remember when I did that stream where I wore that dress? That's where this dress is from, and I thought it was such a perfect idea to stream online with the dress.
Not
And this
she,
part,
Romeo.
I imagined how funny this part would be. Like, I just was so excited. This is one of the parts I was excited for. Like, the dialogue between me and Slappy, I was really excited for it.
How the hell are we even gonna have sex? I have a fucking penis. I'm not a huge fan of
And that
butt
wig,
sex,
though, like, that
Romeo,
wig looks good.
so
I love that wig,
you'll
actually.
be hypnotized. With that said, you should say a
You
few
final words to your Woody.
No.
You kind of see where that's going. It's kind of...
Shut the fuck up.
I just love this skit, guys. This is one of my favorite skits. Like, this is like a really good sequel, in my opinion.
Please tell me I'm
Oh, this part. Just listen. Just listen.
You're not Romeo. I'll be up in your guts dead night.
Oh,
and you
God.
won't never
No, please.
Even after unhypnotize you, so don't worry. I, on the other hand, won't even have to wear rubber.
Meaning condom, actually. Now, the thing that bothers me about this skit is it didn't do nearly as good as the first one.
What are
Yeah,
you?
I feel like it's way better than the first, personally. Now, okay, now here's,
Let me go.
like, Blade's dialogue. Now, Blade's actually green. He looks kind of white, the way I'm kind of, like, you know, pointing him, like, how I'm recording him. He looks kind of white, but he's actually, he's green. He's green. Yeah, just this, like, I don't know. This is kind of a dialogue that I thought would be funny, and it makes absolutely no sense because they're just saying hiss over and over. But I thought it was funny, you know.
Freckled bitch, you ready to be hypnotized?
Oh, Slappy's just such like a foul mouth in the skits. Yeah, in the first one he complained about how Chucky was. How Chucky, like, was kind of a foul mouth. It's kind of a weird change. It's funny, though, because it shows that Chucky kind of changed him in a way, you know?
Oh, hi, Slappy. Chucky, what the fuck is going on?
Now, I was going to have him sit on this, like, container, but it didn't work, so I switched him. So, I don't know. It's kind of, like I said, a hard skit to film.
Impossible. Little fucker girl, you speak hiss.
That's the point. I learned his last summer.
Shit.
And here comes, he's about to, like, there's gonna be some slicing. Now, just note that I made these effects look horrible on purpose. They're not supposed to look like a professional or anything. I did that on purpose because I thought it was funny. You see, you could kind of see he's green, you know? But anyway, yeah, that's kind of where my intentions were with that. Now, the one thing that bothered me about the first one is how crappy the fight scene was. So I wanted to really step my game up with this one. So this fight scene looks a lot better. Like, I really like this fight scene a lot better, like, you know, compared to the very, like, first one. See, they kind of mentioned it too.
You're the one to talk. You barely fought at all. You just sat there and took it all.
See, they're just kind of talking about how crappy the fight was.
Get this over with.
Let the better doll come up victorious.
That sounded really gross. Come up.
I love those nasty jokes.
Nasty ass.
I just love it.
Whatever. Let's just shut up and fight.
Charge!
Eat it, bitch.
Eat it. He actually throws punches and stuff, kind of.
Come on, bitch.
And yeah, like, I really want to step my game up, so yeah, I kind of went overboard, but I like it.
Eat this, you
And
stupid
I had a hard time
faggot.
filming this, like, fight scene. I think it took a few days to film the whole thing. Because it was hard. It was not easy.
Fucking face.
Because they're dolls, and I had a hard time getting the dolls to stay. Plus the focus. It goes out of focus with my camera, and it's kind of an issue I have, but I try to work around
Oh,
it.
you fucking cheap shot.
He's supposed to, like, be grabbing him and throw him, but it looks kind of off, you know what I'm saying? But, like, here he's gonna grab him again, but it looks weird.
That's my ball sack, sir.
Now I should note that there's, like, this flower. You guys can kind of see the flower
Wait,
that's on his
Where the
jacket.
fuck did Chucky
Part of
go?
it fell off after filming,
Shit. No.
which
No.
sucks really bad.
Oh.
Yes, and his foot went up his ass.
Shit. I'm gonna have to
Like,
wash my foot for weeks.
watching this has, like, a
just
lot of
stuffing,
it
you
has, like, a lot of
retard.
impact watching the scene.
Oh.
Like, it feels like it's
How's
actually
that
happening.
fight for you?
Is what I like
Still
about
not
this
good
one.
enough?
It certainly
And all I do is
did
just kind of
UFC,
grab his hand and move
and
him
that
around,
fight
sort
was
of,
complete
to
trash.
make him move around.
Goddamn mouth. Listen, good. There's no beef between you and I, understand? There's no taking over the world. And most importantly, Wade is no
And
longer
you guys
gonna
might
serve you.
wonder
And
how
what if I
I'm gonna
disagree?
make the third one work, because they kind
Jesus
of
Christ, I
choose
agree.
not to
Good.
fight anymore.
Now, if you'll excuse
Like,
me,
they kind of,
I'ma go
like,
and
Chucky
fight
makes
Roman.
them make a truce with them, like, to not fight anymore. So you guys are probably wondering how a third one's gonna work, but I have something in mind. I'm not gonna say what it is. You'll just have to find out when the third one comes out. But just know that a third one is in the works, or I'm planning it
What
at
the
least.
fuck?
And there's Chucky vs. Slappy round 2. And I was gonna keep on the tradition of starting off the skit right after the first, or like right after this one. Like, I was gonna start off the third one right after, but it just won't work for reasons. And there we go.
Hello, Slappy. I wanna play a game.
Kind of showing us that there is more planned. Like, the third one's gonna be big.
How the hell are we gonna have sex? I'm a fucking penis.
I kind of got carried away when I filmed that. I got carried away.
Okay.
So pretty much, I'm gonna kind of break down what exactly that Jigsaw part, that end credit scene meant. Pretty much just showing that, you know, there's gonna be a lot more. The third one's gonna be crazy. I'm not gonna get into what I'm planning, but I'm gonna say I'm gonna drop a little something for you guys. I'm gonna need help from people. I'm not gonna say what it is yet until I'm ready. I just need to write the script, then I can start like kind of being more open about it. But currently, I have to be very very closed about it. Like, I can't talk too much about this, or else I'll probably like spoil the whole entire project. But pretty much, I'm gonna need some help from some people, and when the time comes, I will ask for it. So you just have to stay subscribed and turn on notifications. I can't say too much, but you'll just pretty much have to find out. But yeah, you know, I really, honestly, I like this one a lot better than the first. I have some personal gripes about the first one, because after all, I am the one who filmed it. I made a lot of filming mistakes. It doesn't look as good. Definitely not as good as this one. This one looks a lot better. It's filmed better. Better fight scene that it was really hard to film, and I had such a hard time filming and putting it together for you guys. It was such a difficult fight scene to do, and like I got really mad at some points. It got very steamed, and I went through a lot of stuff trying to get this skit done, and in my opinion, this was a lot better than the first, and it kind of bums me out, because you see, this one only has 1K views, and the first one somehow got over 40K views. It has 45K right now. As I'm talking, as I'm recording this video, that number is only to get bigger, because it's now on my second most viewed video. It's my second most viewed video, and I have no idea how that happened, but it did. And you see, that's why I decided, you know what, I want to end this series off on a trilogy, because I think it's the perfect way to end it off. And I think a lot of people really dig the trilogy. I think a lot of people will think the third one's the best one. And you see, Chucky vs. Slappy on my channel is very successful, so I definitely want to end the trilogy off, and I think a lot of people will be really happy. And yeah, what I said earlier about how this is within the Slappy universe, Slappy is a show that I never made called, it's just Slappy, it's a Slappy show. I never made it, and I am planning on making it or working on it after Rooming with Chucky is completely finished. I want to kind of start doing Slappy, because it's a show that I was going to do a long time ago, but never got around to it. these skits are within that universe. They're tied together somehow. So, like, they're not like Living with Chucky and like Chucky's My Roommate, which are just kind of standalone skits. This is actually within the Spotsy universe, is all I'm going to say. You guys will one day find out more about it, but right now, I'm not going to say too much about it. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to like, subscribe, join the Scissors Plus family, and become a slasher, and share it. Sharing really helps the channel, especially share this video. I know it's supposed to only talk during the skip, but there's just so much more that I want to talk about, and then kind of have, like, wrap up my overall thoughts about this skit. I also think it's a lot better than the first, and I think, like, in my opinion, I think it should have a lot more views than the first one. Which, it could happen one day, it can, but will it, is my question. Or will the upcoming third installment to the series do even better? I'm honestly not too sure, but I'm out of here, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace.